Good morning and welcome to this week's video. We are going to be talking about the pitfalls of undisciplined leadership and how you can avoid them. Leadership should be a very disciplined process, but unfortunately, it's always easy sometimes for leaders to fall into bad habits. We are going to talk in this video about these pitfalls and what strategies can we take in order to overcome them, because the pitfalls of undisciplined leadership are often hard to recognize, but they can have a significant impact on the success of any organization. Poorly managed goals and objectives, lack of accountability, inconsistent decision making, and an inability to just resolve disputes quickly and effectively are just some of the potential issues that are associated with undisciplined leadership. Effective leadership requires discipline, clear communication, and a commitment to making sound decisions that are based on facts. So I'm going to give you some tips so that you can be able to avoid falling into undisciplined leadership. But first, for those who don't know me, my name is Triza Kuka. I'm the lead coach at Pinnacle Executive Coaching. In Pinnacle Executive Coaching, our mission is just to enable all executive leaders, supervisors, team leaders, and business professionals who want to scale their leadership capacity to do so by eliminating guesswork from everything that entails to their leadership. How do they manage team dynamics? How can they be bold and courageous? How can they be achievers who leave an impact and create a legacy? So my vision is just to dare you as a leader to lead. And if you want to learn more about it, please feel free to connect and send a message and let us talk. So let's go on with today's topic. We are defining undisciplined leadership. Undisciplined leadership is basically a concept that encompasses lack of control, structure, and order in an organization. And it will always manifest itself in areas such as decision making, communication, and goal setting. Undisciplined leaders tend to be more reactive than proactive. They lack strategic thinking and they miss the opportunity to create a clear vision. This type of leadership can often lead to chaos and confusion among employees, as well as decrease in morale and productivity. When an undisciplined leadership is present, then it's important for you as a business owner, a leader, an executive to be able to take the steps to correct that issue by creating a structure and providing guidance. So this will help you to have all your employees then have a clear understanding, or your team members have a clear understanding of the organization's directions and goals, and also enable them to take up their part to achieve that which you desire from them. Again, organizations should strive to promote accountability as well as reward good behavior and performance. If you put these measures in place, then an organization will be able to move from an undisciplined leadership and create a more effective work environment. So how do you go about creating that right kind of structure? Creating the right kind of structure is very important in order to establish the right kind of discipline in our leadership. A well thought out plan should be put in place, which will be able to outline first the various roles and responsibilities of each team member. It should be so clear and transparent so that everyone knows this is my responsibility and this is how I'm expected to achieve it, so that when they achieve it, there is no vagueness. We all know, even the employee knows, I have achieved or have not achieved. Every member should know the expected goals and objectives. And then once everyone understands their role within the organization, all of them can be able to work together to achieve the common goal and vision. Additionally, it's important to always organize clearly, how to clearly communicate your expectations through regular meetings. You can have group meetings, you have individual one-on-one meetings, you have feedback sessions, and then you have performance reviews. This will all work to create a culture of accountability as well as promote communication within the team. Finally, you should be able to reward that good behavior that is now coming out and the performance, so that you can be able to encourage further growth and development among your employees. If you put these steps in motion, then an organization will be able to move away from an undisciplined leadership and create a more effective working environment. The other thing that we are looking at is taking steps towards disciplined leadership. So if you start taking concrete steps now to put all these measures in place, you can be able to create an environment in which your employees, your team members will be engaged, they will be motivated to do their best work, and this will result in higher productivity, improved customer service, greater success for the business as a whole. As a good leader, you should always be willing to listen. Yeah, it sounds basic, but it's so essential to develop a habit and culture of listening to the team, listening to your stakeholders, so that you can be able to understand, and when you can understand their concerns and also pick up vital feedback that will help you to be able to put in proper regulations and processes that are essential for any successful business or organization. When you take these steps, you start creating an atmosphere of trust and respect, and this atmosphere of trust and respect is what creates the environment for success. You can more easily reach your goals and objectives when everyone is operating in an environment where people are feeling empowered to do their best work, they are empowered to be more productive. Then you'll see effectively all your goals and targets are being achieved, your customer service improves, and you able to get greater success as a business globally. It's important for a leader to practice self-regulation. Self-regulation involves setting boundaries and following through with the consistent discipline whenever anything is not going the way you deserve it to go. So when you create the structure, it helps everyone to stay on track and helps in building that everyone to be responsible, and it also creates that self-awareness that we all desire. When you create self-awareness, everyone knows, okay, when I go this side, I'll not be able to do the right thing, and they can be able to pull them back on track. They can be able to pull themselves back on track, and therefore this will actually create an atmosphere of autonomy. You will just see that people don't have to be micromanaged to be able to succeed. So if you take proactive steps to ensure undisciplined leadership is avoided, then you can create a very healthy and productive work environment. So I hope you've picked one or two tips that you're going to implement this week. If you want us to talk a little bit more about it, look for me on Facebook, Instagram, put a post, a comment in this video. Please subscribe to my channel and share this video to anyone else that you might feel will be able to benefit from this discussion. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Bye bye.